How to outsource programming jobs to VWorker, formerly RentaCoder. I have done a lot of things in my time. I've written content for websites, installed WordPress blogs, slapped together six-figure campaigns. I've even put together a few simple graphics that look decent enough. But, if there's one thing I've never quite been able to do, it's programming my own code. I didn't go to school for it. I didn't read all those hefty tomes on programming. I'm a marketer, through and through. I'll leave the really complicated stuff to the experts. So, when it comes time to have a new database application or a web tool put together for your next big project, you'll likely want a good programmer on your side. That's where VWorker comes in. It's the biggest and most popular freelance source of coders on the internet. It also happens to be filled with programmers of varying quality, so you'll want to have a solid plan in place for how to outsource your next project. Starting a project on VWorker. To get started, you'll want to have a clear idea of what you need. When it comes to writing or graphic design, it shouldn't be too hard to create an outline of what your project should include. If you're interested in a programming project, however, you'll need to invest more time into generating specific lists of what you need. Oftentimes, what I like to do is outline what the software I need will do and then talk to a programmer about how it could be implemented. Get a good idea of what technology will work best for your needs. If you know already what you want to pay for, you can avoid what I like to call car mechanic syndrome, the constant push of programmers to sell you on expensive coding that isn't necessary. How to describe your project. When you create a project on VWorker, you'll be asked a lot of questions. The site wants to know how the project will be completed, the time frame, budget, specific expertise needed, and the audience you want to advertise to. If you're dealing with programming, I recommend at least starting with an international bidding audience. There are fantastic coders around the globe, and many of them outside English-speaking countries will do the work for a low cost. If you're outsourcing writing or something that requires English language skills, you may want to limit your search to domestic or English-speaking audiences. The cost may be lower, but sometimes the extra work involved can negate whatever benefits you gain from it. Choosing your coder. Once you've posted a project, make sure you interview anyone that seems promising. Ask to see programs they've coded in the past, talk to them on the phone, interview them on Skype. The instant urge for many of us is to just pick someone and let them go at it, but you should vet them thoroughly whenever possible to get an idea of their work style, their expertise, and their ability to follow directions. You want to know if there will be issues up front, not 3 weeks from now when you're already behind schedule and over budget. VWorker is one of the best tools you'll ever find on the internet when it comes to finding good contractors to help with your projects. And the best part is that it's not limited to just coding. You can hire virtual assistants, graphic designers, and writers as well if you need a bit of help anywhere else with your project. Just remember to vet everyone carefully, check their samples and history, and be prepared to take on the role of the boss. You'll be happy you did later on.